It's
Hello
bad.
and welcome to another episode of Nerbatry. I am your host, Tony, and we are about to get started real quick. First of all, I want to say thank you to our Patreon supporters, our viewers, our subscribers. All y'all support has enabled us to keep coming this far and just giving y'all more. Also want to give a big shout out to Todd over at D&D Creative Table Designs. It is an awesome Facebook page. It's 26,000 strong now, which is huge. If you're looking for some really great inspiration about your builds or, writing modules, minis, anything tabletop related, I highly suggest you check out that page. Also want to thank our sponsors, Reaper Miniatures, Trollo Games, Stat Trackers. And again, I am Tony. This is season 2, another episode of the Evil Party. And I'm going to let the players introduce themselves, starting with, we'll start with the top of the actual, with Space.
I hate this every time. I hate introducing myself. Tony.
Well, that's because you have dexterity so damn good.
What's up, guys? I'm Space. I'm playing Tempest, the half-elf storm sorceress. I fuck that up all the time. I messed that up so much. I'm trying to get my fiance back, so.
All right, and you can see Tempest is in costume tonight. She got some contacts and everything. Looks really, really, really awesome. So top shelf right there. All right.
What's her baby back?
Next is Mr. Chuck.
I'm Chuck. I'm running Creed Blackhammer, the Dwarven cleric, who's generously allowed these guys to travel with me.
All right. Next is Mr. Eric.
Yeah, so he's not kidding because our team is always taking damage and always needs clerics. So thank you, Cree, for allowing us to join you on this adventure. Yeah, so my name is Eric, and I'm playing Bale today. He is a tiefling, warlock, and paladin. And normally I'm super cosplayed out, but I'm in Hawaii right now, so this is what you get.
That is serious dedication, though. He can't cosplay today because he's on vacation in Hawaii, on vacation, and choosing to play in a D&D stream. That's hardcore. All right, so next, mad respect for Bale right there. Next is Josh. Josh, are you muted?
You're muted, Josh.
Well,
He's
next
muted
prize is
again.
a trip to Hawaii, right, Tony? No, anyways, I'm just kidding, guys. It's not true. So yeah, I'm Josh. I play Shifty Capone, the real Malone, and you may find me online at Winged Horizon.
All right.
And
then,
Shifty Capone is a halfling who's the roguish kind.
The roguish archetype there. And next is he's probably not going to tell you his character's name yet or anything because he's saving it for if they make it to him tonight. But he's saving that. But I'll let him introduce who he is and what he does. Rich, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? We have a special guest tonight.
Hi, thanks for having me, Tony. Very, very happy to be here. I'm Rick Wraith. I do an online YouTube D&D actual play called Into the Waste of Sire. Check it out if you'd like. We're pretty small, so I'm very humbled to be here. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It's a great little show. I've watched most of his episodes, and it's a great synergy with a nice group of people, and it's a nice watch.
I was saying the same thing before the stream started, that they really seem really close because there's just 3 players, but because of that, there's this really serious, close-knit feel. It's weird, but it feels good. I really liked it. So yeah, thank you for coming, Rich. We're very happy to have you and enjoy you playing with us. All right, so we're gonna start here real quick. Last week, they had accidentally Shifty tried to cast a spell and alerted the guards outside this marauder slaver tower that a brother and sister, they don't know what the brother and sister are, they just know it's a brother and sister team, is leading a gang, and this is their tower that they've pretty much been holding sway over the area, and capturing elves as slaves. So they are outside the tower right now. And as you can see, that is the tower on the screen. And I am going to switch to right in front because they had already just finished the battle last time. So they are right out in front of the tower at this time. So I will show you them and I will let them take it away and they can let me know. Oh, and guys, when you're ready for me, just say DM. Other than that, I'm gonna let y'all take it away. Go ahead.
Really quick house cleaning. All of our area images got mixed up here.
Oh, that's because
that's me.
Because Yuri jumped on. All right, everybody, just go ahead. RP, it's that time. Let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and work on that while you do that.
All right,
Sorry,
cool.
guys. I'm literally running today.
Don't worry.
Here's Yuri.
Luckily, this is recorded, not live. Oh wait.
The disaster it would be.
All right, so I'll get it started then. Well, that went about as I expected it would.
You know, I don't know why they could figure out my illusion. It was a perfect one. A maiden, an elven maiden. They were after elves. I figured having an elven maiden running away from them, and I figured the sexier she was, the more they want to chase her. But
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like these guards were very for it, if I have to say that.
So throughout your whole plan, you didn't think to come back and get us?
yeah, but they got what they're going. They got what was coming to them.
Yes, but now the whole
Great.
keep is alerted. So there goes our surprise.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
I thought you were a rogue. Aren't you supposed to be sneaky?
I was sneaky, and then I saw that I was trying to get a distraction so we could get inside. I was going to make him run towards the river, chasing the
Oh,
elf.
Jesus.
And
If
then
that
you
was
were gonna,
sneaky.
then I would give you the message to come inside. Then we'd be able to sneak inside, and they'd never even know.
Yeah, well,
It was an elaborate plan. It was supposed to work. It just had one small hiccup. The guy was not into elves.
you almost went from Shifty, Capone, the real Malone, to Post Malone.
No, don't you say it.
Yeah, we should have just walked in the door anyway.
That would have made things easier considering that's what we just did.
Well, they know we're here. I've used most of my... Oh, fuck it. Are we going to go in now?
I mean, unless we're gonna give them time to defend themselves.
Let's not give them any more time.
That's exactly why I said that.
Well, then.
There's two schools of thought, because some of us are depleted with spells. I did save mine. But Tempest here, you could use a short rest at least, if not longer.
That might give them a little bit too much time, though. No,
I'll be fine.
maybe there's something we can do. Anybody else have a plan? Because I'm good at getting
No, we don't have a plan. The plan we did have, well, that got ruined.
Well, how about we try to lead him out here then, instead of getting a bottleneck?
With what? What do you suggest, Shifty?
Let me
Well,
think.
is anybody hurt before we get any further?
I take off my goggles so I can look in my
I
bag
think-
and rummage through things.
I don't think so. I'm not.
No,
Well,
I'm
that's
actually I feel really good. I don't think they never touched me. Of course they didn't. Like I said, I'm shifty Capone.
I'm all right.
Noisy little halfling.
I'm really swifty. They were trying to slice me and dice me, but they were missing me all the time.
How about this? They want an elf, right?
They do want to know.
I can lure them out, and you guys, if they're gonna try to take me anyway. They're gonna if they have to go through you. If they don't, I'm pretty sure you can hold your own. But what if I lure them out here?
Ooh.
It could possibly work. I mean, I still have another. I could try to do another silent.
No, Shifty. No more plans from you.
I gotta
more
agree
plans
with.
from
I
you.
have to agree with.
Actually,
Tempest
I
there.
can do a silent image and use prestidigitation. That's a spell that I had that I can make a little bit noise with it, work them together. Then it could. In fact,
Unfortunately,
it could. In
Anybody
fact,
anybody
make it
else?
work.
Does anybody else have a plan?
Well, so
Anybody?
We could
Unless-
ambush them from the back.
unless they're morons, they know that we're here.
Yeah,
So I say we just blast our way through the front door.
we might
ready
as
to do it.
well.
Yeah, we weren't quiet about this, so
What
might
if-
as well just get in there before they mass up and we have to.
What if? Can anybody mimic voices? What if I just make a silent image? Make an image of one of the guards to open the door
Shifty?
and say it's all clear.
Shifty,
Actually,
I hate
that's
to
not a
break
bad
it to
idea.
you. Actually,
That's not a bad idea. I mean,
But can anybody mimic a voice? I mean, I can make small little like lights go out and stuff, but if anybody can actually make a mimic a voice or something like that, I mean, I could try, but
actually, hold on. Hmm.
I'm not the best at acting though.
Belle, you can disguise yourself, right?
I was thinking about it, and I do have some magics that can make me a little bit persuasive as well.
Well, you got a masterpiece right here. It's a little bloody, but
The only
Huh.
reason I'm hesitating is because of this bloodbath we left right here. I don't think there'll be much open to any tricks. And
That's true.
whether it be me or somebody else, that person's going to be exposed if we walk out there alone. So I say we just blow this damn door open and get
if
Get
you
these
if you
slavers
go
and
in, I
put
can
'em in the
sneak in
place
with
they
you if you
deserve.
want.
what?
I do have some other ways to sneak in unseen.
What do you
But-
intend?
I'm not sure if that's the best idea. That's the only way I can save myself if I have to. I think that maybe this is a good idea that you you do your reparations thing and you bring them, you guide them out here. Your reparations.
How about we get rid of these bodies? And then we'll see what
Maybe
we
you
do.
can put the armor on. Maybe you can put their armor on, or at least their helmet on to help with this the disguise.
I can't do
You wanna
that. Then I
dress
can't
them.
cast.
It doesn't matter if it's bloody. You'll just say it was a bloody mess, but you killed them all, right? It was a bunch of no goods. Thought they could take us on or something like that. You know, you just talk like that and you.
Cree, what do you want to
You
do?
slice
Do
them
you
and you
want?
dice
Do
them.
you? Do you want to storm the keep, or do you want to try to find a way out of this mess?
unfortunately, as much as I would love to see and find a way out of this
They know we're here.
chaos as it is, fortunately, our element of surprise is gone. Thanks
Yeah.
to our lovely
Don't you say it.
rogue.
It's not because of me. It's just because they didn't fall through. They didn't fall for the thing. I was trying to open up an injury for you.
As we
What
fail to
did you
understand,
expect me to do? They were right in front of the door. I had to lead them away.
unfortunately, as we seem to understand, as I seem to understand that they don't. I always do this, as they don't seem to understand
don't-
that
Uh-huh,
silent images are not always a great thing.
Actually, they are pretty good. It's just this one
Well, it
was
didn't work this time.
exactly. It didn't work this time.
True. But
So
however, these
the longer we take to get in there, the better fortified they're going to be. So,
yeah, we
You know
might
what
as
you
well
can do,
just storm
Shifty?
the front
So
door.
let's get there. Storming's a bad idea. I think that idea we had is like see if we can put their guard down a little bit by saying everything was taken care of.
sure, give it a shot. If it doesn't work, we
I
Go
also
in.
want to see how
What's
this
the worst that
goes.
can happen? They come out and check. We kill them.
How much you want to bet he's gonna die in 2 seconds?
Mm. I want to see. He's insistent. Let's watch
Yep.
this.
But
Go
if
ahead.
you-
Go ahead,
but
Shifty.
they're
I'll
gonna
let this
attack- are you
happen.
gonna
Why
attack
not?
their
I'll
own?
let this happen.
Can you,
How
can
much
you
happen?
sound racist? Can you sound racist? I'm sure you can sound racist, can't you? Come on, Blue. You can sound like one of them and say, "Oh, we got this." They were trying to pretend to be elves or something like that, and we killed them or something like that.
Well, considering we already have elves here, I mean,
Like I said,
Maybe you can say you captured one of them.
I'll be honest, I'm just getting impatient because there was nothing that felt better than ripping those slaver lovers apart. I just want to get in there now. That's what I
might as
think.
well.
I'm not a big fan of slavers myself. That's one thing I won't do.
So
Well,
let's
if-
go.
If you can
What are we
lure them
waiting
out,
for?
go ahead and do it.
All right, I'm gonna cast. So I say, just stay right behind these trees. So that I indicate somewhere within 30-ish feet, right, Tony? So that they're close-ish to the front. And I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself at the 2nd level. And I'm going to walk up, say, hey, in there.
There's nothing. You don't hear anything from there. You just hear. Well, give me a perception check. Give me a perception while I'm trying to do this.
Tell them the coast is clear. I whisper to you.
Give me a perception.
Yeah, I'm just getting that, buddy. 1 second. Here we go. Whatever I get, I'm going to go ahead and add my talisman to it. So I'll add a D4 in a second. So plus a D4, 14.
You hear a whirring, like a whirring and a chunking, like ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Like a whirring and a chunking sound.
All right. I'm going to step so I like half cover behind a tree.
Okay.
That sounds dangerous. I said, I'm here. We're here. If you're not coming out, we're coming in.
You don't hear anything but the whirring and the chunking sound. Boom, 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 boom. It's the constant whirring.
Tell them the elf scum is dead.
I'll step back to the group out of kind of a line of fire from anywhere in the parapets or the arrow slits. I say, sounds like they have some kind of contraption in there, something probably intended to meet and greet us. They're not talking.
Well,
Well, so much for going through the front door. Shifty, did you find any other exits, doors, or anything while you were doing your thing?
I look, but there's nothing I could find. We already tried to go around it once. Remember, we went a long way. There was nothing.
Well, I guess you have to open the door then.
I mean, sometimes there's probably some kind of sewer, at least sewer or waterway that comes into this thing, and unless how did they get rid of their sewage? But I mean, this is also kind of on a hill, so the best
Would you
possibility.
would
there
you
could
like
be
a
some
des-
kind of waterway.
would you like a description again of the tower?
Why not?
Yes, please.
All right. The Respite at the Rough Run is a 3-story square tower with narrow arrow-slitted windows and a crenellated battlement. The tower sits right next to this river, as you saw earlier on the earlier episodes, and a small stone bridge once connected the other side with the other. The only thing that's left is some small pieces, some ruins of the bridge, because it has since been destroyed, and a small stub remains. The tower is an old structure, but it has recently been modified. The most obvious alteration is a pair of, hold on, so I'll let you see this, a pair of water wheels that are in the river and are moving at a steady pace. And that's it. And then, of course, you could see the tower. Would you like to see a picture of the tower again? I can show you just the Marauder Tower itself. But actually, you see the same view, basically what you're seeing right now. So you probably don't need it. But that is it from what you see. And what you see right now, obviously, is you're in front of a heavy wooden door. It looks reinforced. This isn't like a typical wooden door that you would see in someone's home. This is something, obviously, that someone's put to keep people out, or in this case, maybe even to keep them in. But there is like the heavy door in front of you. That's all you can see at this time.
But a lot of it is wood, right?
Yeah, I'd say a large chunk of it is like, you know, like the hardened wood, like the really, really, we're not talking like that compact, heavy wood that's almost been treated back then. That's really solid and sturdy. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Like the tight wood.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I should have thought of this earlier. I say check the bodies for keys.
Okay.
And
I'll go look at
we'll
one.
check the bodies for keys.
All right. Go ahead and who's checking the
How many
bodies?
guards were there? It was
There-
4 guards, right?
Yep, there were 4.
Oh. I'll check one of them.
I'll
Okay.
check one.
Or is it investigation? Yeah, that's right.
All right. On as you search, hold on, let me just bring this up here for you. You find, give me a investigation first, obviously.
I got a 10.
You got a 10. Okay.
I got
Anybody?
an 11 myself.
Okay, 11. Anybody else going to check the bodies that were there earlier, or are you just those 2?
I am. Hold on. It did come up. We lose focus. It takes an extra click. Oh, come on now. Where are you? Sorry, kids. All right, here we go. And then plus my D4. So 16 for me.
All right, so you are able to see, obviously, Bale, as you're shifting around the bodies. Now, you see the most obvious thing. Everybody that investigated the bodies, on each one you find a long sword, a short sword, and a heavy crossbow, and each one is wearing splint mail. That's on the bodies of each one of these veterans.
And no keys?
Well, you, Bale, because you're doing an extra good search, you're able to shift through. And one of the pockets you can see is it has an extra lining, like somebody kind of tore it and then made it look like it wasn't. So you could just slide something inside, and your eye catches that as you're investigating, and you're able to pull that out, and you notice there is a key in there.
Okay. I give a wicked smile, and I say, let's try it. And I'll walk up to the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak up to the door too if I can, and be beside the door in case anything comes out. I can sneak attack it.
All right. So you're hanging out there by the door.
I'm gonna stealth up to it.
Okay.
Take a look at this with me. Give me advantage. So
Give me
I'm gonna do
advantage.
investigation.
Give me advantage. Give me advantage, DM. I want it.
No, will you look with
I
me?
know.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll walk up. I'll put a hand on your shoulder, and
Nice. Okay.
yeah,
Oh, there we go.
we'll be murdering inside. And
All right.
basically, I give you guidance,
Don't think
Okay.
you even needed it.
so you roll an extra D4.
22 plus the guidance is going to be 24 investigation.
24.
Oh, well, darn, that definitely, you're investigating the door. And like I said, you're able to, obviously the key works. You don't notice any type of traps. It seems to be clear from your thorough investigation of the door itself, but you continue to hear that consecutive steady whoa, ka-chung, 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 whoa, ka-chung, 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 whoa, ka-chung, ka-chung, ka-chung.
One of them.
Tony,
Well, yeah.
are the iron bands, are they attached to the hinges of the door?
I would say that they're not so much attached as they're going like holding the wood together. I mean, I'm not a door expert, so I really whatever makes the door the strongest it could possibly be. Maybe the bands are holding the door, so it's just a little bit more of a solid engineered structure. So I'd say yeah, it's
Okay.
attached to the door.
So, Shifty, can you open this door?
He has the key. Of course, the door shouldn't be that hard to open.
I'll open it.
Well, let's
Everyone
get
stand-
clear. Everybody get clear of the entrance.
I didn't even walk up. I'm still
gonna
where
be to
I
the
was.
side of it.
Yeah, I'll stand to the side, to the right side of the door.
All
I'll be
right,
on the left side.
so okay.
I will be next to the cleric
All right, so let
as
me
I
move-
walk
I'm gonna be
up.
all the
not-
way in the back.
Maybe 10 feet away though.
All right, so everybody's basically behind and away behind Shifty. to the right of the door, to your character's right, that would be Kree over here. And then Shifty on the left over here. I'll put Kree a little bit farther. And Bale, where do you want to be?
Well, I have to open it.
He's opening the door.
All right,
Yeah,
so
but
then
I'll open it so that as I open it, I'm not standing in the doorway.
Oh, okay. So you accidentally hit the camera right there. So you're just gonna kind of open it to the side, I guess, like that.
Yep.
So you unlock it and then push it open. All right. And when you open it up, you see this inside. And I'll describe it to you. The hall resounds with the loud rumble of with gears. Holes line the walls of both sides of the hallway, all the way to the door at the end. Spears thrust out of the holes and back again, turning the hallway into a death trap. I'm sorry.
Well, now we know what that chunka work,
So they're-
chunka was.
Yeah, so they're going like.
Ah, it's different noise. Is that the same noise though? Is it just sounded different from the outside?
Yeah, it's the same noise, the same
Okay,
thing, same
all
thing.
Okay.
Let me investigate first, perhaps.
Yeah, this looks like your area.
I'm gonna look
Yeah, we
around
also
the
thought
corner.
scouting was his area.
Was
too,
somebody
but-
actually saying "muhahaha" or is that just you being extra?
That was me.
Tony.
That was just
Okay.
me being
That's just Tony.
sadistic.
Okay.
That's just Tony. All right.
My character is going to first investigate the door in front, like the floor, and the wall at the first step in the entrance.
All right, so you're right there at the door. You can see that door right there on the edge of the screen. Basically, the minute you open the door, the spears are like right there. I mean, they're.
Now, are they rotating or just shooting out?
They're shooting out. I'll describe it again.
Okay. No, I got it.
All right.
I can see it too here. So
Yeah, they thrust in and out. So they'll thrust in or out and then back again. So it's like.
is there any kind of space when they're thrusting out, like something I could wedge a crowbar in?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could jam it. I
Oh,
have ball bearings. I have ball bearings, for example, and I also have a crowbar.
It's just a hole. Go ahead and give me an investigation from where you're at. We'll see what you notice.
All right, my investigation is a really terrible investigation. My gosh. Okay, my investigation. Oh, nat 20.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. So you're able to look and, as your experience, Shifty, you are a halfling and this is your expertise. You've been around the block before in your years out there in Faerun and in Coromir here. And you have heard about other people who have traps like this. And you know that the mechanism to turn the trap off must be close because something, is obviously, keeping the traps going, keeping the things going in and out. You notice that the holes are just large enough for the spears to go to. But obviously you are aware, when you think about that, these spears can be attacked. Like they could take some kind of damage, but the thing is, how would you get close enough to do it? You might have to take that chance of, that's one of the ways, or maybe you could try to dodge them. I don't know. I mean, it's
Now,
effed up, man. It's bad.
Are these like 3 levels of spears going low, medium, and high, or is this one spear in different areas? Just
One spear.
Shooting.
So
Okay.
you
Like
take
that
the
big spear.
yeah, you take the
Okay.
chance of, if you don't, obviously,
Being
if you,
diced or sliced.
that you take the chance of
Okay.
being hit.
But there is a way to go over it, right? There's space to go over, like high enough to the ceiling.
It makes the way it's going to work is the spear actually makes a attack against you. But what I could do is what I would do for some home rules here to make it interesting is I'll give you the choice to roll an acrobatics or whatever you want to roll. I'm not going to tell you what to roll.
Actually, I'm not going to do that, Mr. DM,
Okay.
because my specialty is my mage hand letterman, which means I have a special mage hand that can go above or below these things, which is why I'm asking if there's any space above or below. And then I can go turn the switch wherever I need to, because, and I turn back, all right, this is going to be a piece of cake. I saw this once in Am. It was just like this, but, a little dustier.
But
So-
you don't see the switch, that's the thing.
Just give me a moment. I'm just going to be looking around here to see if I can figure out where this switch is. Does anybody have a light? Because it's dark in here, right? There's pitch black, I'm guessing.
Oh, I'll also
Isn't that
let
what your
you.
goggles?
Let me tell him
do?
something. One more thing. I'm sorry. Let me just say. Also, your investigation, since you got that nat 20, you could see, looking really carefully at the door at the other end, that there is a pair of like viewing holes that sit about eye level at that door at the end of the hallway right here at the end on the other side of the room. So someone could be obviously, looking, knowing exactly what's going on.
Okay,
See-
got it. All right. So I turn around. I was like, so I think there's somebody on the other side watching, but I did not see any kind of mechanism. I mean, it is dark in there, right? Like they have no lights. They're just a sound, and there's no lights, I'm guessing.
No, you did not see the switch like that. The one that you assume must be able to turn on and off this trap. You did not see it. No.
How many spears are there?
Like,
Approximately.
I'd say that you see the ones that you see there. Three jutting in and out. But they take up the entire. Like I'm saying, if you go enter that space, it's going to be an attack on you.
Right. So I want to try something. Since I have some reach with my whip and it's magical and does a little bit extra damage, I want to see if I can time it when it comes out and try and attack the shaft of the first spear in front of me from the doorway.
Shaky the bad. Watch your mouth.
I'll just make an attack roll.
Yep.
Give it a shot or something else.
Where are you? So you're going to go up there and you're going to try to get the first one as it's coming out and going across, and try to attack it. So let me see here. Hold on.
Yeah, and like I said, remember I have 5-foot reach, so I should 10-foot reach, so I can do it from the doorway.
Yeah. So go ahead and do that.
Cool.
What did you roll?
I'm rolling it out.
But wait, before you do that, here, nah, I'm not gonna do that because you got the reach. So go for it. I'm not gonna do you like that.
Second. Just a 12.
Okay, that unfortunately does not hit. The spear is your whip. It tries to get it, and it just almost cuts your whip, but obviously doesn't because your spear is magic. I mean, your whip's magical, but you could feel like the thing is just trying to push through it, but that does not get it.
So what else can we see about this device that's the spear is attached to?
You can't
And
see.
is the spear, does it have a wooden shaft and a metal tip?
Yes, it does. The shaft is wood. And and the tip is metal, and you can't see anything other. Kind of think of it like remember Indiana Jones when he was walking across the spot about to approach the golden idol, and the holes were just large enough for the things to spit out. That's basically what you're seeing. You can see a hole, and a spear juts out of it at intervals. It's like just coming. So that's really all you can see. And from your angle, you can see that one to the right on the screen right there. It's a little bit hard to see the one to the left because you'd have to go into the area, so you can barely see that one. But you can see those ones clear on the right. They're just holes that the spears are coming out of.
Do the spears reach all the way to the other side, or do they just meet in the middle?
No,
Looks
they
like
they go all the way to the other side. I just don't have a trap that looks like that. I apologize.
That's okay.
So-
I will cast, when the spear comes out, I cast heat metal on the tip,
Mm-hmm.
and I just maintain concentration until it burns off.
Okay.
So the metal tip will just fall off. It'll just be a wooden shaft.
Does heat metal, would it get hot enough to ignite the wood?
Yeah, because it does 2d8 damage
Okay. Because they're
for up to a minute. No.
okay. Go ahead and roll your damage, or obviously I don't think you need to do an attack roll of that or anything.
Yeah, I just cast it on the where here it's heat metal.
It's interesting how y'all have figured this out, because there's a few different ways to get around this, but it's interesting just watching.
Here, let me. I'm still trying to get used to Roll20, and I'm not sure why it's not rolling, or I don't see where the roll is, or where
it may be.
It could be in your attack. So in the middle, like right underneath.
No, I put the cursor on heat metal and it lights up. When I click it, nothing
It might
happens.
be just.
Oh,
it might
here,
be
I got you.
Roll20.
What's the damage? And I'll roll it for you, buddy.
It's 2d8.
2d8? Okay, I got you. Double ones. No.
I wouldn't be that surprised.
All right, since they're actually, you notice that the spears, as you cast your heat metal, the spears go up quite easily. Even though someone had installed these things, they're not obviously taking care of them, and the wood in the shaft is very dry, so they're actually vulnerable to fire. So you're doing, double damage to that on that. So you actually do 16 points of damage to the first spear, actually crumbles and ash and falls down. And you hear behind the door, "Get ready!"
Well,
That's right. You better get ready. Ready to die.
I could probably open that door before we even open it. Get the spears finished.
All right, so the first one's gone. Are you going to try doing the second one?
Is there room for us to get through? Oh, actually, how many eye holes are in this room?
There's two on the door that Shifty noticed that were right about at eye level. So someone could look through the door and know what's going on in that room.
Okay. I'll turn around, grab the cloaks off of those bodies. We're going to fill that room with smoke.
Do you want to burn their eyes out with light? I can cast that too, if you want.
I just want to fill that room with smoke. Then they can't see what we're doing, and the smoke will pour in there and bother them. Maybe they'll
I can also open the door. They won't be able to see me do it.
That too.
Yeah.
While he does that, I'm going to use my ability called Ledger. What's it called? It's called Mage Hand Legerdemain, and that is an invisible hand, by the way, DM. It's an invisible hand.
Okay.
It'll be carrying some thieves' tools with lock picks, just in case. And it can store one object in the hand is holding in the container worn or carried by another creature. You can retrieve an object or in a container worn. You can use the thieves' tools to pick locks and disarm traps at range. And you can perform one of these tasks without being noticed by a creature if you succeed in a sleight of hand check contested by the creature's perception check.
Gotcha.
Which I'm guessing would be at disadvantage because it's dark.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't say it was dark in there. I don't know why y'all think it's dark.
It's nighttime, isn't it?
I never said it was nighttime. When did I say it was nighttime?
We came in at night.
We came in at night.
Well,
We said
did you?
night.
Well,
We
so
came in at
night. Okay, I forgot. Well, then it's lit in there. But if you could just say you took out the torches, whatever. I mean,
It's gonna be lit.
yeah.
This place is lit.
I like that. All right. So so you've destroyed the first spear. What do you? So and you wanted to get some. I think Kree had said he wanted to get some cloaks and throw them in there or something.
Yeah, the cloaks off of the guards that we already killed.
Okay.
Just light those, throw them in the corner near where the eye hole was, just so it's just full of smoke and they can't see.
I can carry those. Just carry them and drop them in front of the holes.
Yeah, you can use your mage hand to do that.
Yep, it's a special mage hand. Ooh. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that sleight of hand for you, DM Tony.
Okay. Go ahead. What are you trying to do with your mage hand now? You want to try to unlock the door or whatever?
Well, right now, what it's doing is I'm rolling sleight of hand to your perception check to see if they notice it.
Oh, okay. You just want to see if they notice. So I thought you wanted to do an
that's
action.
terrible.
I thought you had to do an action, like a particular.
You can
thing
put
that-
one of these stats without being no. So I can. This is me disarming or unlocking the. Actually, yeah, this is me trying to unlock the door, picking the
Okay.
lock. So I'm running a sleight of hand check contested by the creature's wisdom perception check. Oh boy, I got a 9. You got a 19.
Woo! DM's on
So I
fire,
guess
baby.
you notice
Alright.
my lock picks probably go like.
The lock picks try to enter the lock, and from the other side, you hear like, give me that poker," and it pushes the lock picks kind of like out the door, like, and pushes them out.
I go with my mage hand and poke the 2 eye holes with the mage hand.
All right. Unfortunately, the eye holes are far enough back in the door that the fingers of the mage hand don't actually reach the eyes of the of whatever is back there, or whoever is back there. But he's like, "They're trying to get in. Prepare yourselves. Get ready. Take positions."
Can we just bust down the door now?
Okay,
I'm
Yeah,
so bored.
what are
Yes,
we
run
doing?
for the door.
Can
Yuri.
we bust down the door?
I
I'm
think
so
the question
bored.
is,
Run straight for
We're
the
gonna
door,
kill
Yuri.
somebody.
Literally.
Do it,
It's not
Yuri.
even me being a murder hobo now. It's literally yours being so bored. She's like this.
Tony, shouldn't it be at disadvantage since I dropped the smoking capes?
Did y'all actually?
Perception check.
I mean, y'all started a fire and everything. A little bit of smoke, I guess. What did you use to start the fire?
Well, we lit the guards' capes. that we
because
stole.
the shafts were already burning from the trap.
I mean, someone probably used the fires. Someone started a fire basically
All
in
right.
front of the door.
All right. Let's make it.
to
Let's
burn
make it.
everything
Let's
else
make it
down.
interesting. Give me a survival. Whoever wanted to start the fire to see if they could really get that kindling going and the smoke forming and into this
I will
area.
give anyone guidance. I have
I have
guidance. I will
survival.
give you that.
I have survival. Hold on.
Okay. So
I give you a D4 as well.
I would think it's survival.
I could have just.
that or that would
I
be
could
my
have just
thing.
set it off.
Yeah, I think that would be survival.
Yeah, that's what I would say in my man. I mean,
17 plus guidance is a D4, right?
Woo!
Yep.
All right. So I would
21.
I would say you're able to. These capes are made of wool, so they kind of, it's an organic material. It stinks, doesn't smell too good. Smells like burning hair, but you are able to get a sufficient amount of smoke in there, and you hear, "Oh God, that stinks! Smells like a lamb done shit on itself. These ones aren't too bright. Get ready, get ready." All right, so I'll give it I'll roll another perception, and give
First
you
one was
that.
19.
Give you
What's
that.
the next one? He's
give
probably
you-
going to beat me anyways. I rolled a 9.
No. Whenever I need a roll, I don't get it. Don't you know the rules of being a DM?
Wow, you're right. You rolled a 1.
Yeah, see,
Oh
Good.
wow.
you know the rules.
That smoke is really messing him up.
All right, so
Sorry, we-
the smoke is messing them up. They can't see that well, so you're able to start the lock and everything else on the door.
Do I need to pull a lockpick or do a
Oh
lock
yeah,
pick
you're gonna need
tools?
to, you're gonna now. Here's the thing: you can't now see the lock.
I don't need to see the lock to be able to lockpick, I don't think.
I would think so because when you're picking a
Lockpicks
lock,
are
you're
not-
looking,
people
you're
don't do it
moving
by-
your tools. I mean, you can do the hand, but I would
Yeah,
think
the
so.
hand is just by feel,
I feel, I would argue.
I would
It's by
think
feel
some
more than,
form of a
by
visible. I think
I
some
think,
form.
I think in the interest of getting our guest star in there, I would say that we can let him do
Yeah,
it.
this skill is
Yeah, that's
specifically to
very
do
true.
lockpicking from a distance.
Lockpick it from it. All right, just roll me a lockpick, no disadvantage. Eric
22.
bought the real. Bale bought the real world into it. He met it for a second.
It's 22.
All right, so you can feel with your mage hand, your spectral spirit hand, it feel like one of the levers drops and whoop, and you feel the smooth turning as each one of the things fall into place, and you now know that the door is capable of being opened. But now you've got
I'm
the
going to-
smoke and you've got the spears still in the room, obviously.
I'm going to push it.
Oh Jesus, we're not even in there yet.
And I say, get ready to throw a fireball.
Oh,
Who has that spell?
You don't have a fireball? I thought you were
No.
a sorcerer. You have fire in your eyes, for God's sake.
He's not wrong.
so you
I'm gonna. So how many spears? How many spears are there left?
two.
There's
There's
two
two
spears.
left.
How
Go ahead.
fragile do these spears look?
They're the same as the other spears. They're the same
So
exact.
the other
type.
spear was fragile, right?
They're rickety stick.
Not fragile, but the wood shaft was dry, making it
They're
vulnerable to
tinder.
fire. Yeah, it was like making it vulnerable to fire.
Like they cut some wood in the woods over there and just like found some thin sticks and put a spear tip on them.
One second.
You have a flame cantrip, like a flame bolt or whatever.
Oops.
Yes, I have that.
That would be a
Ignore
great way
that.
to-
Sorry, I clicked that by accident. Whoopsies.
You could probably shoot those shafts, I'm guessing.
I mean, sure. I'll shoot the shafts with a firebolt, and I'll twin it to hit both of them.
You might not be able to see them, so
Yeah,
just aim for the door.
I was about to say that
Do I have to time? Do I have to time it like Cree did?
well, if there's a visual component to the spell that you have to aim in any way, then there's going to be disadvantage because of the smoke now. So we'll do it like that. But the timing would go with the visual component. So if it's an attack, like your firebolt requires like an attack, which I believe it does, then yeah, it's going to be disadvantage for that because it's all filled with smoke and you're coughing and like, stinky wool.
Okay, so I have to roll. Okay,
You want me to get rid of the smoke?
okay, I got a 14.
All right, that does hit.
That's
And-
16, and then I'm gonna roll another.
You don't need to roll
2d20.
one. That destroyed it. That
Well,
destroyed it.
I'm twinning it. Does that destroy both of them or just one?
That will. Well, are you aiming that first one destroys the first?
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I was
destroyed
twinning it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll another 2d20.
Ooh, nat 20.
Whew.
It's
All right.
advantage.
Well, if you hit,
It's advantage though. It's 11.
that one does not hit. Then no, the 11 does not. So you destroyed one then. Unless you destroyed one because you did 16 damage to one total spear. So you hit that one of the spears as the smoke is going in the room, and everything else, and you're still hearing the ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. All of a sudden, you fire your firebolt and it gets a little bit lower because now, and just now you hear just one. So now you know
Alright,
there's
I'm gonna
one
fire
spear
again.
left.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire again. 14.
Got this.
All right, there's still smoke in the room. So you're at disadvantage on that. So it's
12.
actually
Yes, I'm sorry.
so no 12.
No.
12 does not get it. No,
I
ma'am.
think this is a cantrip.
Think
I'm gonna,
that's- is there any more you can do more? Jesus.
Yeah, this is firebolt is a cantrip.
Oh, I remember when cantrip was just a spell called cantrip.
I think that hit.
That was it, like
I love
cantrip.
cantrips.
There we go. Not 10, not 20.
Well, you definitely hit with that, and you destroyed the second spear. All right, so as you do that, let me open up some stuff here because now you're going to be obviously see a little bit more. So you're able to destroy that spear. You hear inside the smoke, junk, junk, and a grinding, and everything comes to a halt. So all the spears have been burnt up. They're gone. And now, let me take all this off for you. Give me a moment. Y'all want to RP your victory over the spears. Oh, the deadly spears there.
Now let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and actually I'm going to turn off my legitimate mage hand thing, and if I'm able to make a move, I'll do that. Am I able to do that?
I think Young was ready to charge right in.
I'm
Yeah,
with
I
you.
have
Yeah,
a
I'll be
long
right
distance
behind
thing
you.
that I can do first that I think might be good to do before y'all run in. A little cold explosion, as you could say. If the DM okays it.
You're just gonna. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go in.
I'm gonna throw an ice knife into the door first.
All right. So you go ahead
With
and.
the smoke?
So I make an ice form of a knife that's made of ice, and then I just flip it up in my hand, catch it, and then throw it. And I'm going to see it. Here we go. Ice knife. It's a normal. Is it normal or is it disadvantage?
I would say it's disadvantage, but you're just going through the door. So I won't even make you roll.
A 10. A
right.
10, and yeah, it wasn't be a nat 20, but I end up rolling 10. So it should be easy to hit, not get past the door. That shouldn't be the hard part because I know where the door is. So I guess it doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah. So you are able to put that ice knife in there. Now, doesn't hit anybody. What you hear, it goes through the door, and you hear it shatter upon the wall.
It doesn't actually do that. It should explode, even if it misses.
Well, okay. Well,
I'm gonna double check here really quick. I believe even if it misses, it should explode. Let's see.
It explodes, but it doesn't really, like I said, it's not hitting anything. It just explodes.
I might be a minute. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 hit or miss. The shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's nothing. No damage is done.
All right, that's the cue, I think.
Can we go in now?
Can I destroy this
done
door?
checking?
Cue, yeah, I throw it and we're supposed to go in after it. I mean, it just soften him up.
What are we gonna do about this smoke?
Well, once
Nobody.
we open the door, it'll bother them as much as us.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Or we can just put it out.
Say, is anyone have water on
Prestidigitation.
them?
I cast prestidigitation and make puffs of air, puffs of wind to start trying to push it away.
Okay, so you're able to push the.
I'm gonna.
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say. I'm gonna help him using the gust cantrip.
Okay. No, I'll go ahead. Just the wind is able to clear out it. The smoke. It was a smoldering thing anyway.
It wasn't big.
Before I do that, can I go to kind of close to the side of the door?
Sure.
What
do you mean by
not in front of the eye holes?
Not in front of the eye holes here. So you want to go like right
In
here.
case they come through, I want to be able to shank them.
All right. So you want to go right here without opening. The door isn't fully open. The
door's already opened.
Oh, okay. So are you going through the door or you're just on the side of it? You just
I threw the ice knife through the door, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. All right. Another thing. All right. So you are not through the door, but you're on the side of it right here.
Okay. Then we use this air, wind, and stuff like that. Space to use the air, or Tempest, excuse me, use the air to push the smoke out of the way. And I grab I get the cape and just kind of throw it towards the opposite end.
As they're doing that, I'm gonna walk up to Tempest. I'm gonna touch her shoulder and say, "I hope this helps." I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith as I do that.
Yes.
It is a
Every little bit
concentration.
helps.
So everybody else is outside. You can still see yourselves outside the door. Right now, Shifty is right. The door is open, but he's to the right of the door. Where does everybody else want to be at this point?
Does that stack with mage armor?
I have no idea. I don't know. All I know is that you get a +2 to AC for the next 10 minutes.
Cool.
But I get hit most of the time anyway, and I have con, so I'm fine.
Okay. I'm right behind Shifty. I was helping him with the gust cantrip, so I'm right behind him.
And I'll be right behind you.
And I'm to the side of Tempest because I'm technically next to her doing this.
All right, so Tempest is behind Shifty.
I guess she's in the corner, and then, yeah.
Then where is?
I'm gonna.
Where's Yuri?
I'm next to Tempest, but I'm not
Okay.
behind her. I'm next to her.
Okay.
I would be behind Tempest.
I don't think there's any space to be behind Tempest.
Okay, then
Yeah, I'd say you'd have to be outside the door at this point, or
Pretty
okay.
small
that's
room.
fine.
or you can get in front of the door. Go ahead, go inside the
Never
door.
stick the cleric in front of the
Come and
door.
hit me, boys. Give me your best shot.
Well, they can try, but
That's true. That's true. They can, right?
And then they all use spears and just start spearing through the door.
Natural one.
so Tony, at this point, I will cast my spirit guardians.
Okay. So you got your friends up.
Yep.
Can I cast Blade Ward on myself?
Yes, you can go ahead and do that.
Hey,
So what are we waiting for? Shifty, go. This is what you do, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yuri's dying next to you now because you just said that. Yuri's now dying in laughter.
I will. Is it initiative yet or no?
All right. Can you? Well, I mean, you're outside that door still. I mean, there's nothing. Like I said, you're outside the door. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna make a silent image of myself and come around the door.
You're gonna make a what?
I'm casting a silent image and making a copy of myself.
Oh,
I create an
okay.
image of an object or a creature or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than 15-foot cube. The image appears at a spot within range and lasts for the duration. It's purely visual. It isn't accompanied by sound, smell, or other sensory effects. And I can use my action to move the image to any spot within the range. So I'm going to have him walk to the door or try to sneak around the door. Well, they would be able to see, and they'd have to roll a intelligence.
Yeah,
DC.
investigation.
15
Yep. So let me-
investigation to be able to see me.
watch me roll that one.
Oh, he does not. He believes it. Whoever is there believes
So-
it.
Well, there's one that there's a. So, hold on.
He rolled a 12. Everybody. And the next veteran rolls a 14. He misses too. He believes it. They
All
think
right,
it's me.
so-
Pretty shifty.
So Shifty comes to the door, and through the arrow slits, they had been waiting and holding their action ready. Held it and readied it up for the circumstance that soon as someone comes through that door that they knew wasn't one of their own, that they were going to let go of their heavy crossbow. So through the arrow slits that you see right here, there's actually a wall with 2 arrow slits right there, and these arrows go flying towards the copy of Shifty, but they
I don't
go
think I
right.
can see the arrows, but because
But
I
they-
don't think we're looking through the door. We can't see that yet. But
Well, you
but I-
had them start walking through the door, right?
yeah, but that's an image. That's just
Yeah.
an image.
Yeah. The minute they can see that image,
Mhm.
they loose because they had their fingers ready to loose the heavy crossbow. So the minute someone came into that door, so they saw that image, knew it wasn't one of their own, and let go. So you saw right as you pretty much that thing appeared in that doorway, ready to walk in. They loosed their heavy crossbow bolts because they had readied their action, and bam! It goes right through your corporeal thing, and they yell, "It's a fake! It's a
And I
fake!" But
I
that
say now we can go.
took their.
And
Yep. So now it's initiative time for everybody, but everybody's already ready to go. So you avoided that. That's cool because I was waiting for that. I was waiting.
I knew you were.
When
I
we
was
go-
waiting. I was waiting for y'all just to head in there or to
It's
try
the
to.
famous arrow through the doors.
Well, yeah, so what can I say? I'm an original type guy. All right. So now it is Tempest's turn.
Okay, so it's
I
safe
turn
to
back.
go.
I go, okay, now it's clear.
All right, I'll walk into the room.
All right. So Tempest, you walk in, and what you see?
How many
is
people do it?
you don't see any people. You see a door, a big reinforced door. You see, and then you see the 2 arrow slits right there. It's like, it's an elven bitch killer. That's what you hear.
Ooh.
That word
Have any
was only
napalm?
for the stream. I respect all women.
Do you have any napalm?
Oh, they're asking for it. They're asking to die.
Yeah, asking for it. So this door is locked, right?
I don't
We
know.
don't know yet.
I don't know. I guess you'd have to
open the door.
Me open the door? No.
No, I thought someone opened the
Say
door.
you're the magic user as a
Someone
tank.
opened the door.
What a great plan.
Open the door.
Oh, I thought you said open the door.
Sorry, I thought someone already opened the front door. Sorry.
Okay, so oh man, there's not really much I can do right now.
Just get out of the range of those things so you're not in the pathway.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk. So they're on the 2 arrow slits are on the right, I guess the right
Side
of the wall.
The 2 arrow slits are, yes, you see them right there on
Okay,
the
so-
wall.
Right across from you.
So I will move like left until like I'm out of range of them.
Well, you can't. From where you can see, that wall can see the entire room. So there's really no way to get out.
So how big is the whole? How big is the whole arrow slot then? Because they'd have to be able to. It has to be big enough.
So
so
then
they
I
can
would be able to
maneuver.
see into it, right? If they can see out of it.
The only place you might be able to get and avoid being hit. Hold on, I just want to do something for you here.
Is it big enough to throw a fireball through?
No, definitely not big enough.
Or a firebolt? I mean, if it's big enough to maneuver a crossbow.
This was well thought out trap room. Basically, you've entered a room that once you're in here, they have pretty much, they can see almost the entire room, as you can see just by the line of sight from those. And if you know the way arrow slits are done in castles, there's like angled. So they can kind of get to the side and almost see 90 degrees. The only place she could go that she would not be seen, there is one spot. And that would be right
Interesting.
right here. Because everywhere else, she would be seen right here. She'd be seen right here. But right here, they couldn't aim to get her. There'd be no way. Because she's right on that deep side. But you could get right there, and that would be the one spot that you could avoid being hit by the arrows.
Is that by the door?
Yes, it is. It's close to the door. Yes, it is. Right next to the door. Almost in front of it, I'd say, but right next to her, right on the edge.
I'm gonna try something first before I'm gonna move up to the two arrows, the slits.
See you.
You're going to move up to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
And I'm gonna cast.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It doesn't have any restrictions against going through the wall, so.
Oh, that's it. But I was just about to ask, with stone effect.
It's a 15-foot cube centering from myself.
All right. 15-foot
So
cube.
I'm gonna cast.
All right, go ahead.
And you have to make a Constitution saving throw versus my spell DC. And I think I'm gonna cast this using my last level 2.
And you said there's no restrictions on going through stone.
Yeah, no restriction. It says, I'll put it in the thing for you.
All right, and it's a 15-foot cube centered on you. So that would actually hit. Okay. All right. You still can't fully see inside there, but your thing will still hit them. So let's do this.
Yeah. So you have the DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
For all of them that are in there. Darn it. Well, this is going to reveal how many are in there. Damn you, space. It's always you. Always you who messes me up. The nemesis strikes once more. All right, Constitution.
Yeah, DC 17.
Okay. All right, 1. That's a fail. Pass.
That's one pass.
Fail. And fail. And 15 feet would be. Hold on. Let me peek at something here.
Okay, it says on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. So the one that saved takes 6 damage. And it says, in addition, unsecure objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell effect.
I wonder what that would do to bars. Like if
I
somebody.
have no idea, but let's see.
Okay, let's do that.
I mean, if they're rooted, then I guess that wouldn't work against
Anything
them, right?
unsecured, it
Yeah, because
says,
they're that's rooted. All right, but
Yeah, so if they're secured, then
But it also throws back the 3 that didn't that failed. It took
Rich,
12 damage and were pushed 10 feet away.
and then
I need Rich to give me a Constitution roll, please.
oh shit!
God damn!
Welcome to the game. Welcome to the group, Rich.
Welcome to the group, Rich.
Thanks very much.
Well,
I definitely did not do that on purpose.
well,
You
Fun
hear a
save.
pig cry. "Oh."
Yep, Constitution.
Oh,
24.
He's great. He's got it. He
Oh,
takes
wow.
All
6
right,
damage.
all right. So for the since Rich is now involved, I'm gonna let y'all see kind of what happened here. So Rich gets thrown back. Whoa, you hear like this loud disturbance. Well, he's not. He passed. That's right. He doesn't get to it. So you hear one of the guys behind that failed. He slams. You hear boom, which sounds like a head or a piece of flesh slapping against metal. And then the other 3, they all get knocked back the 10 feet. So I'll let you. I guess I might as well let you see at this point. Damn you. Well, no, you shouldn't see, but too late now. Too late now. So these guys get thrown back. One guy gets thrown onto the table of food, but you can't see that. But boom, this is for the viewers. Boom. And he gets another guy gets thrown over here and falls back into the chairs. So these guys are knocked down. This guy is still standing. All right. So let's do the damage. And then you've got our friend over there. Let me move the cam.
Can't have it push.
I just look back. I just look back and I say, "Okay, guys, I think a couple of them are down. Let's go."
Yeah, what you see, or I'll show it for the viewers.
can I kick the door in?
No, you can't kick the
Yes,
door
I
in.
want to see it.
I want to kick the door in. I'm sorry. I'm like,
Brains or ankle.
Hey, Tony,
Yes.
you have an overlay that includes our guest, right? There he is.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering.
yay.
So there you are, and you see there is a dragonborn apparently that is in a jail cell, but you guys cannot see that yet.
Cool.
But there he is.
I like it.
There he is. Just a foreshadow for people watching.
Yes, foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. I like that. Foreshadowing.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so
And in the next room, a
now
dragonborn cries out from
So
within the
that-
cage.
I feel like this should be like a voiceover when we do like our YouTube series. It's like a voiceover in the background of like one of like the side episodes or something. I don't know.
all right.
Man.
So now that we've seen a close up, let's go back to the view here so you can get a good above battle view here. And so this is where we're at. Let's do, since that was Tempest's turn, what we need to do now is actually do, or should we wait till after this round? Let's wait till after this round. Let's go Lego Kree. Go ahead, Kree.
All right, I will follow in there and move towards where the guards are. I don't think I can. Towards where they would be coming in.
Can you kick the door open?
Basically.
Or? I don't think the door's been opened yet. It's to the right of space, or to the right of Tempest.
I don't know if I can get that far. I've got stubby legs.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just get inside the room at 25 feet.
Okay, then that's
Right
as far as I get.
All right.
Sorry.
If you're using your full movement, you can actually dash and get all the way probably.
Oh, that's
Double
true.
movement.
I will dash.
Okay, and where are you
Just so
gonna
I
go?
can get in there.
You're gonna go to that spot, the spot that you can not be hit by the arrows.
Yes.
Okay, so you are now the only person that's in that spot because only one person could fit there.
And I'll have my shield towards that side, but then I do have my spirit guardians. And while my friends are safe, anyone that's not my friend and that comes within 15 feet, well, he gets mauled.
Yes, we know about your crappy spirit guardians.
Yes.
You don't have to remind me about how your spirit guardians take all my attacks away. You always have to let me know, Tony, you're going to get screwed again. Why don't you just say that? And I've got my screw the DM up.
Well, it was my turn.
All right. Awesome job, Cree. You know I'm just messing with you. You know I love you, man.
I
just
know,
messing
man.
with you. All right, so that was your turn. And now it is Veteran's turn. They're going to have to get up. It is Veteran 3's turn. So what we'll do is we'll just do it like this, really easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 gets up. He uses to get up, and he goes towards the door. He can't attack because he already used his action to get up out of being prone. But what he does do is get right in front of the door right here, and that's his move. Veteran. Now it's Veteran 2's turn. So Veteran 2 gets up. He does the same thing. Gets back in reposition. Looks over at the Dragonborn. We'll be finished with you in just a second. Don't you worry. You'll pay. We told you we'd kill you just like we killed your friends. And then he goes back to the window to get back into position. And that
So
is...
Tony,
Do we hear this?
I don't know if do spirit guardians go through walls since they are spirits. I don't know. It doesn't clarify in the
Wow.
description. So
It's
I
one of those
mean,
moments in
technically-
D&D. I
I
would...
think you just have to be able to see them.
Ooh, if you can't see them, then you're in trouble because it's going to be very
if I'm
hard
not
to
mistaken,
see.
right? Or is it just a radius around you?
Because
no, it's
they-
a radius around me. I can't make anybody an exception unless I can see them.
Because basically
So
what they
since-
do is they hide on the side and they come out and they take their shot. You know, they just take a shot and then move back. That's it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
however you want to call it.
I would say if you have to see them, then no, it wouldn't help if you have to see them.
I don't think I don't have to see them because it's in a radius around me. I had to see my friends in order to make them not be attacked.
Oh, well then, yeah. If you're, it's not going to help you with the guy in the cell because you can't see him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So
it would help your friends. Yes, you'll get to screw me over once more.
okay, that's what I was checking.
That's all
Just-
you wanted to know, is Tony. Can I defend everybody in a small space and make it where you can't hit anyone? Yes, you can, Kree. Yes, you can. All right.
Thank
so
you.
now
That's my job.
Thank God for clerics.
that was Yuri.
Oh
Hey,
man.
I'm just lucky he doesn't do blade barrier from old school blade barrier. All right, now it is Yuri's turn.
So I'm already excited. So I'm gonna get up. Can I get up? I'm gonna get up to the door.
She
I'm gonna
could
kick the door in.
You
I'm
wanna get to
kicking
the
the door,
door?
and I don't care at this point. I'm kicking the door in.
You're gonna try
I'm
to.
gonna go up to the other door in the room. Can I get that far?
Well, you were right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you can get to the door.
I'm gonna get in front of the door.
Okay, you're in front of the door.
I'm kicking the door down.
Okay, you can try to kick it down. Go ahead and how do you want to try to bring this door down? I mean, strength would be the obvious stuff, but maybe you have a different idea. You're going to acrobatic the door down. I don't know.
I don't think I can acrobatic. That's Dex. I am not a Dexy character.
All right. Well, then strength it up. No.
That's sad. That
You
is
don't
like
even-
super sad.
6 ain't gonna do. 6 don't do nothing.
Nope.
You go to kick the door and it hurts your the bottom of your foot. You're like ah.
Ow.
Feel the vibrations.
I honestly thought it'd be way more cooler than that. Ow.
So now it is veteran.
Yeah, I don't think that's working the way you thought it was gonna.
Yeah, I turn and I'm like, are you okay?
No, I'm good. I'm good. We're fine here. We're fine here.
So veteran
I think you need
4.
one more good kick, you know? You might have loosened it just then.
I need one more kick.
You think so?
Probably.
All right.
But I can't really do anything else at the moment.
Nah.
Really, I can give some like guidance, but that's really about it.
I consider that like an attack right there. So you did that. Veteran 4, Yuri kicks the door, hurts the bottom of her foot. Then veteran 4, he gets up. He had been pushed, thunder waved, across the room into the chair, and he gets up, and he goes right back into position at the door. Obviously, you don't know they're behind the door, but that's where he is in now, position, waiting. And now it is Bale's turn.
Right. Why don't you move me right into the center of the room? I'm not sure exactly where Tempest is, but I'd want to put myself in between Tempest and the arrow slits, if possible. And I'm going to do a dodge action, but I want to define that as bringing up my buckler and deflecting incoming bolts.
Unfortunately, you could not get in front of Tempest because she went up. I mean, we'll move it a little bit closer. She
I
went
see.
up
Yeah,
right
she's
in
way
front.
up there.
Yeah, she went right up next to the arrow slits to do her thunder wave. So you wouldn't be able to get that, and I don't think you'd be able to reach that anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could just get in the door.
Oh, just get in the door. Oh, so, okay. Remember, I have mobility, so I can move 10 more feet.
Oh, okay. Then you could get right behind Tempest, or you
Right.
also
Okay,
notice
okay.
there's a switch on the wall over here.
Oh, there's a switch. Hell, why not? Oh, well, but
Push the button.
what would be the usefulness of that switch?
Why
What's
don't
the
you
worst that
roll?
could
Why don't
happen?
you roll an investigation for me, real quick?
All right, cool. I
Yeah,
have
let's
11.
figure out what it does first.
I'll
What's
take
the
it.
worst that can
Yeah.
happen?
I'm more intent on drawing the arrow
I can
fire.
think of
than-
lots of terrible things that could happen.
Don't ever push the red button.
Red button pushes the button. Everyone does.
I'm just gonna make it fierce.
So, here we go. 13.
All right. You get the idea that that's probably the lever that would have disabled the traps, and like
Gotcha. Okay,
shut
cool.
off the trap.
Yep. So I'm not one to bust down doors, so I'm gonna go ahead and maneuver myself so that I'm an obvious target for the crossbow bolts, and I will dodge.
Okay. So that's your action. You get that advantage now if they go to attack you. Let me go ahead and just do something real quick here so I know everybody's on point.
And for friends of Rick that came to watch, he'll be playing for a few more games. So apologies to him for the bit of a delay here.
Well, I let him know that he might not even get to play it tonight, depending on how far y'all got. So he was aware of the situation.
You still got time. You still got time, right?
Yeah, and it looks like he's already in it now because he's in his thing, and he might be able to figure out a way out. Who knows what he might have an idea. We don't know.
So he just posted in chat. He said, "This is ridiculous. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm out of here."
I'm sorry, Rich. I'm so sorry. All right, so it's actually Shifty's turn now.
All right, Shifty Capone. He rubs his hands
Shifty
together.
Capone.
He rubs his hands together and he goes up to that door and then from the side, I want to see how many times I can use that ledger main thing. As he says, "I'll get the door." and hold fast. I'm gonna see how many times I can use this if there's a limit. So how far can I get? How far can I move to get up there? How far do I need to move? I have 25 feet of speed.
You
or
could
walking
get
distance.
through bit.
Can I get to the door? I'd like to
Well-
get to the corner, not actually to the door.
You couldn't. The corner. The only
Yeah, that
place
corner.
you could get to now would be behind Yuri, or not to the side of Yuri, because Yuri's in front of the door.
Yeah, right there. I want to be right where your finger is.
To the side of Yuri.
I'm gonna be doing it from a distance.
I will
Right.
move out of the way if he's trying
Yeah,
to
right
get
there.
to the door.
All right. So
That's
you're.
all right. I want to do it from there.
All right. So
I'm just opening the door for him, you know, and I'm gonna use my Mage Hand Legerdemain again, and I'm going to first. It's going to be carrying lockpicks, so it's going to try to lockpick the door,
okay.
and I don't care if they see it or not. I'm just going to lockpick the door.
Okay. So I'm not going to even do a perception. He's trying to undo the door. Look, he did the other one.
I rolled
Hold
a
the
26
door
for
fast!
tools.
Hold the door fast! Put your backs against it, boys! Don't let them in! We'll pop them from here! You were
I did
fools to
roll a
come
26
here.
for these tools. Does it click?
Yeah, I mean, the door clicks. The lock
Then-
itself clicks.
I'm gonna
Yes.
see if he can push. Then I'm not sure if there's anything else. If I'm able to push it or not. You can perform one of these tasks without being noticed by a creature. As you can see, la la la. In addition, you can use the bonus action granted by your cutting action to control the hand. So, yeah, I'm using my bonus action to control, and I think I'm gonna use the fist as it clicks. Use the fist to try to push it forward with its fist.
It doesn't move. Door doesn't budge when you try to push it forward. It's unlocked, but door is not budging.
All right, then I bring it back to me to keep my lockpick.
All right. Is anything else?
All
I
right.
think that's all you can do. That's
Open
your turn.
sesame.
You unlocked it though. You unlocked it. All right. So now, that was Shifty, and now it is Kilchris. Kilchris, you are in there. What would you like to do?
Tony, I would say that Kilchris is chained up by his legs, by his hands, and also a big wraparound chain around his muzzle, and he is just held pretty
he's
tight.
completely held. Okay. Well, all right. So Kilchris is held fast then in there, and he is just completely muzzled and chained, looking out at this insane battle going off as he hears a cell phone alert. Looking at this insane battle and watching these thunder waves. These guys just got pushed back, so he knows something's going on. All right. So what we're going to do now, since Kilchris can't do anything, we're going to do the giveaway. And I'm not going to fall for the thing that Eric did last week, because I'm going to pick out the word this week. Because last week Eric got me with, or I should say, Bale got me with the darn Devo word. So what we're going to do this week is, I think the word should be, what would be fun? I rode a frog in the last game that I played with everybody last week. So I'm going to say the word, hold on, let me get to the computer.
What's Latin for frog?
Tonight's giveaway.
And then backwards.
Oh god. It'll be so much harder than usual.
Now, tonight's word is going to be...
Latin for fraud is Fraus.
Hey, everybody said Kermit.
Oh, Kermit. You know, let's do Kermit. Tonight's word, I like Kermit. Even though people didn't say, I know you just made that up, Eric. But I like Kermit. But I like Kermit, so we're going to do it. All right, let's all do Kermit. Kermit. Put that in now to be entered in the giveaway. So you have a chance to win your $50 Dwarven Forge gift certificate. You have to be here to enter the word, better Harry. Oh, no one's entering yet. Oh, I might save a gift certificate tonight. Bale wins with picking the code again.
So keep it's be like our ongoing gag. So keep in mind, you guys, that you need to be on Twitch, not Facebook Live or YouTube Live, to do this. So hopefully you have access to Twitch and get in there quick if you are watching us somewhere else. But be in their Twitch, and yeah, because I know we have some of our players are watching. We have Paul and Jax watching us right now, but we have more.
Hey,
But
I,
a lot of people-
I have no problem keeping that $50 gift certificate. It is not going to break my heart.
some people watch us in the background.
That's true. Hey, I'm. Oh, there goes. Hey, Amy.
There we go. N7 Savages. Just
Well, looks,
says one. That'd be easy decision who wins.
yeah, he's easy win because he's the only person that's put in it yet.
Also, I would offer that Amy has been away from our group for a while and doesn't have plans to come back, so I wouldn't consider her part of Nerdbotchery, right?
Oh yeah, she can.
She's supporting us now. She's a viewer and she actually just subscribed. So, Amy, why don't you also enter because you're not an active member of Nerdbotchery.
Put Kermit in, Amy, for your chance to win a gift certificate.
Do it now.
Do it. Oh, no, stop it.
My dog doesn't
Oh,
watch.
I can't
doesn't play
not do
either.
it. I can't not do it. Do it. I'm here. Kill me. I'm here. Do it now. Come on, do it. Sorry. All right, there you go. Put in Kermit, Amy. Or Amy. Sorry.
All right, let's give everybody 2 minutes. Okay, we've got 2 people now. Spider Burn.
Yeah, everybody get your fake other fake accounts and quickly log in and type in the word.
Yeah.
My dog's account, my dog's Facebook,
To have a
and
better
everything,
chance to win.
My dog's YouTube.
And remember, if you have Amazon and you like watching us, Amazon actually gives you a free Twitch subscription. So if you're interested, you can consider throwing us a sub. It won't cost you anything to do it because if you're already paying for Amazon. And we got some. Our painting show actually starts tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST. So it's kind of a West Coast show where we have a good friend of ours, Jay, who is going to be painting some Reaper minis. The joy of Reaper mini painting. So you have to tune in for that tomorrow and watch Jay.
I say you go ahead and go for it, dude. We've already.
Wow, only 2 people? So
Yeah, good. That's all right. That's all right, man. Just let it rip.
I'm excited. I wish I could be in giveaway.
I think we should definitely we need to be like promoting like, yo, by the way, only 2 people were in this show last night, so if you guys want to have a chance, this is
There's 3 eligible.
the show to watch.
Amy's
Well, we have a new social media manager, so he may be able to bring in more people in the future.
Yep,
So,
that's right. We just
More
got
competition.
Oh, and Amy won.
Oh, Amy did enter. Excellent. Nice. Amy.
Yay!
Congrats! Woohoo!
And Amy is the one that painted that wonderful, beautiful Cavern's Core with the Underdoom Blacklight theme that we gave away during the Wounded Warrior Project charity stream. So that was really, really cool. All right. So, Amy, I know who you are. Just contact me on Discord and we'll get you out that gift certificate. So now it is Veteran 1's turn. He actually goes after Kill Chris. And Veteran 1, he stood up. He did not get knocked down. So he is going to take a shot at Tempest with the heavy crossbow because she's standing right there. You knocked. You think that's going to stop us? You fools walked into a trap. No one's taken our fort. This is our place. We'll give you one chance. You look like ruffians. You should join us. Don't be fools. The brother and sister will appreciate. So here it comes. Heavy crossbow attack. And he shoots at you. I'm pretty sure
Yes.
that misses. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, AC 17.
All right, so he misses because I do not get 2 attacks with that heavy crossbow. All right, so he rears it out and he's able to aim at you, but unfortunately you're able to just dive out of the way, and then he goes right back to the side and kind of disappears out of the slit in the window. That's all right. I'll get you next time.
so now we go back to the top of the leader, and I believe it is Tempest who goes first. Yep.
So I'm gonna say, excuse me, guys, and I'm gonna walk up to the door, and I'm gonna use my innate ability to cast Gust of Wind.
All right.
So I'm gonna put my hands on the door, and
Don't forget to. Don't forget to do the. Does that have a door handle?
I'm not doing that. I don't open doors. That's not what I do. And you just see this windstorm just start to form in her hands. And she touches the door. And I touch the door. And everybody it says each creature that starts its turn. I'm sorry, hold on. It says a line of strong wind 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, blasts from you in the direction you choose, which is going to be straight through the door.
Oh, it's gonna.
So you're gonna
slam back into somebody.
So you're gonna try to open the door?
She's gonna try to take it off his hinges.
I'm taking the door off. And everybody that's behind the door has to make a strength saving throw against my spell DC.
Nice. Very creative.
All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So you're going to try to blow this thing off the hinges. First, let's see if you're able to get it off the hinges, because these guys are, I'll tell you the situation. Got their
that's
shoulder.
Why they have to. That's why they have to make the strength saving throw.
That's exactly what I was saying. So they're pushing against the door, but you're having the air hit the door.
Yeah, so this is gust of wind. So this is really like a storm, basically. And this storm is gonna shoot through the door, and anybody behind the door will have to make a strength saving throw.
I would say.
I'll post it for you.
I would say since the door is reinforced, and they're gonna get an advantage on that, because the door is absorbing some of the gust, but they still have to roll. There is gonna be a roll though, but the door is absorbing some of the gust, so they'll get advantage. There's 2 guys back there, so let's roll and see what happens. If this door goes off the hinges, that would be epic if it does. Strength. It's athletics, actually, so just roll athletics.
The gold eyes.
Hopefully we don't end up like Vox Machina and not be able to open the door for like the whole session.
That's your job, bro.
Well, you got to understand, though, this was what they do. These guys aren't stupid, This room is like a kill box. You sit there and you're trying to open the door and being pelted. That's part of the whole kill box there. All right, so this roll for advantage for the first one.
Oh.
Okay, you got that.
All right. Second one. Roll advantage.
Oh.
So they both are able to door, your gust is powerful. I mean, it's, but they're able to absorb, because the door absorbs a little bit, and they're pushing back on this door, and everything else.
Shifty goes, try turning the handle.
So if they start their turn in this gust of wind, they have to repeat the save.
Okay.
Yeah.
So put yours as like a constant wind, like a hurricane wind, just.
Yes, it's yes. So,
So now they're kind of stuck holding this door. The one yells out, "We can't get off the door! They unlocked it, and she's got a gale force! It's like a dragon's breath trying to blow it down! Hold that door! We'll shoot them from here! They can't last forever!"
Hey, Tony?
Yeah.
Is this door iron bound like the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does have the bands on it.
Okay, I got something for him.
Oh, he gonna try. He gonna
I love
try.
the way you think.
I like the way that.
Oh.
And
All right.
as my bonus action, I'm gonna give Cree a bardic inspiration, and I'm gonna say, actually, I just said it. I like the way you think, and I give him a D6.
I like your style. I like your moves.
Thank you, Missy.
All right, so now it is actually Kree's turn.
All right, so I hate to let him go, but I let my spirit guardians drop since that's concentration. And I cast heat metal. I cast heat metal on the band since I know I'm going to get almost all of them with this. And I'll throw that extra D6 on there too.
All right. So
That's clever.
You're up at the door.
And since I'm casting it on the iron bands, if they're touching the iron bands, they take the damage too.
Oh, cool.
Woo!
That's cool. I like that. So go ahead and roll up some stuff and tell me if
That mean they let go of the door while they're pulling their hands away?
And I will cast it at 3rd level, so it does 3d8 plus the d6 from my bardic inspiration. I'll let you roll it for me since I'm having trouble with this
I'll give them a
tonight.
chance to pull their hands away with a deck save to see if they're fast enough. But
I'm just figuring
it's
that
gonna
they
be
were
a high
pushing with
one.
all their might trying to hold it from the wind.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be a high one. It's gonna be like they're gonna have to roll way up there to just have gotten off. We're talking 20 or more. So let's go ahead and what's the damage?
it's 3d8 plus a d6 for my bardic inspiration.
Damn. All right, plus a d6. 18 damage. All right, on veteran 3 and 4. All right, they're gonna try to roll. Like I said, if they don't roll a 20 of dex here, then they don't get off in time. High roll to make it fair. It's high roll. They ain't gonna get it. It's me rolling. You know they ain't gonna get it, Chuck. I mean, come on. I mean, you know this. I mean, there we go. There's a first fail. Here comes, because I need it right now. This is what I want. So, of course, it's gonna be like, no. Watch this be a 1. Here we go. Here's the 1. Well, it's both fail. All right, so both of them fail. And you hear, and as they're pushing this door, the freaking metal literally is sears into their skin. As they pull away, their skin has begun to liquefy, and there's strands of flesh and blood that are beginning to dry, and pulls away, and he has to like rip his flesh, that's sticking, and a little piece comes off and sizzles and burns the fat, and you can smell it through the door, the hair and the fat, as this guy looks at his arm and it's open, exposed. Both of them are doing the same thing, and the other guy happened to his cheek, and you could see like the muscles, because he had his face against it.
I hear their pain, and I'm like, ooh, crispy.
Music to my ears. And I believe the door now slams on their faces too.
They're getting what they deserve.
That
What-
door,
what
I
is
believe,
this? Yeah,
that door is probably weakened, and also they're not holding it anymore, right?
Yes,
No.
the door took
Yeah,
that
so-
damage as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
suffice to say, the door is heavily damaged now.
And they're not holding it. Does that mean
Yeah,
it
they're
slams
not holding
forward?
it though, but it's still up, but it's heavily damaged. And that was
But
minus.
the wind is
8.
still going. Don't forget that, Tony.
Yep. So hold
yeah, the
on.
wind is constant.
Yeah. So when we get to their turn, then we know what we got to do. So now, Kree, you have burnt these guys up. You've sizzled them up like bacon fat. They've got permanent brandings, scarification here, and now. I think that's all you can do. So now it's Veteran 3's turn. He is reeling from the pain. He's holding his arm, looking at the flesh that's slowly blackening as it's still sizzling against the metal, because it was started out as the pink flesh, and now it's just a crispy, burnt, looks like paper that's slowly crisping and falling onto the floor as he looks at his lost flesh. And he's like, "You'll die for this! You'll die!" And in a rage, he just kicks open the door.
He has to make a strength saving throw.
All right. So he's going to do that. Well, let's do the strength saving throw first, because let's see if he was knocked down as he was screaming in pain. Might not be able
And
to
it
open
says-
the door.
And it says any creature in this line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when it's moving closer to me.
All right. And this was strength, right?
Yes.
All right.
DC 17.
Well, athletics or strength. Oh, well, is it athletics or straight strength?
It's straight strength saving throw.
Okay, well, then it's straight strength. All right.
Poor veteran.
You'll probably be fine.
No.
Oh, never mind. I take it back.
You know I'm
He's
never
burning.
fine, Space. All right.
He's burning.
So yeah, you get pushed 15 feet away from me.
All right. So as he's looking, grabbing, he just flies right back into the wall again. And this was veteran. Let me make sure I got the right one.
Does it smash him into a pulp, Tony?
No, it does not smash him into it. No, it doesn't.
Does
So
the door
three
break in
goes
half on his
flying
forehead?
back, and he's hits the wall, hits the table again, and he's back on the table, flown back once again with all the dishes and everything fly all
This
over the
poor
place.
guy.
Yeah, that's happened twice. And now it's Veteran 2's turn. Now Veteran 2 is back standing up fine. He is gonna shoot. He hears, shoot the magic users! Shoot the magic users! What?
He also has to make a strength saving throw.
Well, which?
He's starting his turn in this line.
No.
line,
This is
right?
Veteran 2. This is the one
Okay.
behind the arrows.
Oh, this is the one on the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you go. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was
Got
Veteran
Put the
3
view
that you
above.
just
Right
had.
now we're seeing a side view, not above view, so we can't see the bad guys.
Okay.
Okay. Let me switch the camera again. Thank you. Let me so you have a better view.
Amy says they have names. They have names now.
Yes, you have. This is Ringo.
Go on, Jack.
This is Ringo.
Good guy one.
This is John. And I don't know the other Beatles' names. So.
So we have John and who?
Oh yeah, Paul. Paul got knocked over.
Leonardo
Paul.
and Donatello.
Oh yeah. That's even better.
Joe, Jack, Paul,
You got
John.
Leonardo, Donatello,
Veteran Darius
Raphael,
J-Toe.
and
Not the
Come on.
Ninja
And what's his
Turtles. I
face?
love the Ninja Turtles.
yeah. Ninja
Elmo.
Turtles.
Elmo's a good one.
All right.
Oh my god.
Elmo from
that sounds
Hamlet.
weird.
So he shoots his heavy crossbow. He hears them yelling, "Shoot the magic users! Shoot them! They're killing us over here!" And he goes to shoot. Well, both of them did damage, so I'm gonna do 50%. Roll a d6. 1 to 3 at space. 4 to 6 we're attacking Kree.
Can you wait? Kree is still in the corner, so I guess they were just attack me.
No, I thought Kree moved out the corner in front of the door.
Oh, no,
He didn't? He didn't?
No, I
Okay.
moved in front of the door.
Ah, okay, that's right. I thought Kree had my mistake. I thought Kree had moved out. Well, then it's definitely
I hadn't
space.
moved there yet. I was headed there.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, that's definitely you, space.
That's fine.
Good. Finally, you'll pay. Watch me roll the 1. Here we go. Let me get my low roll here. Here we go. And low roll.
Ooh.
Oh, a
Shield.
20.
And I shielded.
Not a nat 20 though. Not a nat 20. Woo.
Yeah.
So my
you-
AC is now 22.
God damn it.
I love +2.
Thank you for that, because I found out they do stack. So,
all right.
oh
So
man.
no heavy crossbow. Once again, he shoots it out of there. You know, he comes into position, leans over into the side, shoots the heavy crossbow, goes through, misses you because your shield goes up. It just hits the invisible barrier, ding, ding, and goes straight to the ground. And now it is Yuri's turn.
Door's
Smiter.
kicked in. I'm gonna have to go through the door, unfortunately. I have to make that. Unfortunately, I do have to go through this thing.
You going through the door?
You have to make a strength saving throw because I'm still here. It's any
Nah, I
creature.
figured.
I can't turn it off.
It's all good. No worries.
Oh wait, no, the door's open, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
door's
I'm
open.
sorry. That's
Well,
what
the
you just
door,
said you were doing. I'm
the
sorry.
door is not open because the guy got pushed back. Remember, it's just
Oh,
it's
okay.
heavy. It is
Oh, the
damage
door
though.
didn't fly back?
No, it didn't fly. It took some
You're
heavy
good.
damage
You're
though
good.
from the fire.
You can go.
Okay, so I made a 17 strength
You're
save,
good.
and now I'm going to kick. And now I'm just gonna open. I'm just gonna push the door, and I'm gonna give myself guidance.
You're just gonna open it.
I'm gonna try. Can I try just pushing the door in?
The door is unlocked, for Christ's sakes.
I know that was the point. I'm gonna open
I mean-
the door.
It's unlocked. You okay?
I'm
You
gonna
kick it.
open the door.
Go ahead and roll athletics since you want to kick it. Not
I'm just
open it with the
gonna- I'm
obvious.
just gonna
Yeah, you got this, man. We
All right.
can do so
I'm gonna
much.
just
You got
open the
this.
door. I'm not even gonna prolong this. I'm just gonna open the door.
All right, so the door easily opens from being unlocked earlier. The most obvious path sometimes works. All right, so you open the door, ending, endless frustration for y'all. And, you can see inside, there's the guy on the table. There's another one, he didn't get pushed back. He was trying to hold it, but your strength, I'm still going to say your strength of pushing open the door got the door open because it was unlocked and he was dealing from being burned, so he wasn't able to push on the door anyway. All right, so now...
Hi, who wants to die first?
The through! You can hear one guy even though on the table. He's the through! The through! Warn the others!
I'm gonna go for the one that's still right by the door.
Okay.
And he's gonna get 2 hits to the face.
2 hits to the face.
2 hits to the face.
To the face. All right, so damn, your mini base is way too damn big. Your mini is beautiful, but that base is like freaking huge. All right, so go ahead and roll me an attack.
It's a 24 and a 14. I don't think the second one hits though.
The first one does, but the second one doesn't. So veteran 4 takes 11 damage.
You also take 14 more points of radiant with smite. That's my regular smite.
All right. Damn you! Damn the
So you
smiter
take
strikes.
35,
How much?
35 points altogether.
All right, well, that guy's down then. He's down. He is down. Describe your kill of the first one coming through the door.
I come through the door. I'll push open the door. I'm like, roar! And I slam down. All you see is 2 hits. And you just, the afterthought is, oh, he went down faster than I thought he did.
Well, he'd already taken damage.
Now for the next one.
Yeah, he'd already taken damage, remember? So it's all
I
good.
figured.
All right, so now it is veteran. Well, that was the one you just killed. So that's not his turn. He is gone. Get rid of him. So it is Bale's turn then.
All right, move me 40 feet into the room. I want to head towards those crossbowmen.
All right.
Here's blue blood.
1, 2, 3.
Is it an action to drop a spell?
How
Or
close
is
do
there
you
like
want
a
to?
free action?
How close do you want to get to him, Bale?
Like dropping a beat or something?
No, dropping concentration.
Just the 10 feet away is nice. No reason to get any closer. And I'll go ahead
Not an
and
action, no.
whip the
No,
sucker.
then I'll drop
Alright.
just the win.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay,
You
thank
can
you, Amy.
see it. You now see from where you are, Bill. You can see once again a cast in chains and everything else, completely wrapped up. You can't even see him at all. He's just his arms, his legs, and he's even muzzled. And you see this dragonborn. Looks to be like again just completely tied up there, but you see him in a cage or over in a cell over there.
First, I'll attack that guy. I am going to be doing Divine Smite if I hit first level. Here we go.
All right.
14.
14. That does not hit.
All right. So no smite, no nothing. And
Yeah.
and then I look over to the cage, say, "Howdy."
He can't talk. He's muzzled. There's
Yeah,
only one
There's,
big smiter in this group.
I would say that the Dragonborn kind of pulls on what little chain there is and turns its big head. You can see yellow eye, but also some of the scales on the side of the face have been plucked off.
Ooh.
Seems like they've maybe been cut off.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That's a good description. Somebody got that is messed up. Ripped like ripping toenails off. Or fingernails. That's harsh. That was a good.
Tony,
Yeah.
my roll is a 16. It gave me a dex to hit, not my charisma. Should be my charisma because this is a pack weapon.
Still not enough to hit the veterans.
Okay, cool. I'll try and fix that on my
No problem.
on my.
Yeah, just add it.
Right.
Just remember. So now it is Shifty Capone's turn.
Yeah.
Shifty.
All right, Shifty. Shifty is gonna. Let's see. Can you first take me in? Is the guy against the table? Is he still standing or alive?
The guy at the table is laying on the table. He got knocked back by the gust of wind and
Perfect.
everything else.
If I can reach him,
he's right there.
Would I be able to reach him with 25 feet?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you could.
Yeah, great. If I can reach him with 25 feet, I'm just going to go out, reach him, and pull out my rapier and just stab him right through with a sneak attack because he's at disadvantage since he's prone.
All right, so you're going to be pretty much right on the table with him. Then I won't charge you difficult terrain because it's just standing on a bench. All right, so
All right.
Yeah, no difficult terrain for that. All
He is prone, right?
Yeah, he's prone right now because he got pushed back. So you're standing
Perfect.
up there
All
on
right,
the table
here
with
we
him.
go. I'm at advantage. I rolled 8. Oh my ash, just a 15.
That does not hit. That hurts. I know when you got advantage and you missed. That sucks. I mean, that's painful. Sorry, bud. All right, so that was Shifty's thing.
Small things. This hurts my feelings.
So what did you do? You tried to poke him and instead wait.
I run forward all enthusiastic, and I just see I go. I pull it out and I lunge forward, but I trip on some of the furniture that's been like like a cup or something that's on the floor, and I trip on it and I just I stab right between his legs instead.
Awesome.
And just miss him.
But you do see a roll, a nice warm roll on the table that you can eat for later. All right.
And so with that, because of that, don't I get double attack as a this thing? Don't I get that double attack yet? Or am I thinking
that's like fighter classes, unless you're a
fighter
special
class? Okay, never
class.
mind. No, I'm done then.
All right. So now it is Kill Chris. You're still tied up. If you want to try to do anything, is there anything you want to try, Kill Chris? Even though you're kind of immobilized.
I would say he's been there for quite some time, chained up. There's not much you can do.
Gotcha. Okay, not a problem. And then we go to Veteran 1, which is right here. And he is going to shoot at, since there's only 2 people left out there, and one's in the corner, his only option is to try to, well, actually, you know what? He is going to roll up and, might be smarter to try to hit Mr. Bale. I think I was going to do that. He's going to try to get over there, and he's going to hold his action. You just get right behind and position himself right next to Bale. You get ready, but he's holding his action. And he will hold it for when veteran 2, we'll say, attacks. Yeah, veteran 2. Because 3's on the table, and I don't think he's going to make it. So, all right, so now it is back to space. Or I should say, I'm sorry, it's back to Tempest.
I'm going to walk in the room, and I'm going to survey what I see.
Okay.
And I see veteran 3 on the floor. I see somebody by Bill, right?
Yeah, as you walk in the room, you actually see the veteran is on a table that had been carrying food, like a bench and a dining table. Not a very good one, just basically like a picnic bench and everything else that they had been eating on, but your gust of wind had blown him back. That's right here. You see Bale to your character's left. He has got one veteran on his left, his right flank, and there's another. You can't see the veteran across the wall, so basically that's all you see. And there's a fireplace over here in the side as well, some tables and some barrels and stuff.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. So I want to do. I'm gonna have left 2. All right. I'm gonna do whole person.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
That guy, the guy right next to Belle, and the guy next to the cage. Can I see the guy next to the cage, or do I have to move?
No, you cannot see the guy next to stage. You
Okay,
have
so
to
yeah,
move.
you can move. Yeah, you can move me to where I can see.
All right, so you have to move behind Bale, so that puts you right about here.
That's fine.
So, but you're now in that guy's threat range. But so
I'm casting that at a level 3, so it's targeting both of them.
can it fit? Yeah, I think it does. So it's like you can, and it's a wisdom save, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes,
wisdom.
it should be a wisdom save.
Yep. Okay. You are so lucky this is not older editions, because if I'm not in this edition, when you cast, I don't get a free attack of opportunity. Used to be old school when you cast. The minute you start casting, someone got an attack of opportunity, and they could break your concentration, and your spell was just lost. All right, so let's roll these wisdoms. See if we make it. I know I won't because it's you. So.
No. Sometimes you be saving, Tony.
No, I don't.
Sometimes you do.
I haven't saved
That's a
the whole
lot. You
night.
got the 2 nat 20s the last time. Remember that?
God,
not when I need them.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hype you up no more.
See all that stuff she says streaming. I just rolled a nat 1. Nat 1. Because they can see
the
my
one behind-
rolls. They see my rolls. I rolled 20.
That's yeah, that's the one right by Belle.
Let's try the next one. Watch this fail too.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Space, you're ejected from the group. Yeah, I ain't playing. You ain't playing them. You're not allowed to play in my groups anymore with your damn high rolls. All right, so these guys both get immobilized. You see, they freeze up their. It's like that scene in The Witcher when she froze everybody and then stabbed them all. Yeah, if everybody watches The Witcher.
Do I see the Dragonborn?
Yes, you can see the Dragonborn in it. You can see him in the cage right now.
Interesting. Huh. Do I have any more movement?
I would say you have 5 more feet. 1 square.
I wanna come behind the guy that's by Belle.
You can't really get behind them, but you could get. Wait,
Can I get to
is there a spot behind him? It looks as if there actually is, because Bale's right about here. He's here. So yeah, you could get right behind him in that small 5-foot area. Okay, so you're behind him now. He didn't get so there you go.
Great, and he's paralyzed.
Yeah, but
That's the end of my turn.
But they get to roll when it comes to their turn. If I'm not mistaken, trying to break. If I'm not mistaken, every time it's their turn, they get a chance to break it.
Yeah, at the end of each of his turn, it can make another wisdom saving throw.
All right, so it is now Kree's turn.
Okay, coming through the door, can I reach anybody?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Or actually, just put me towards the guy on the table. I'll be heading for him, because he's the first one I'd see coming through the door.
And yes, you could get him. You just hit him right there. Move the bench out the way a bit. Yeah, you could hit him.
And I will just bring my hammer down.
Hammer time!
Hammer time.
Yeah.
We need a sound bite, but we couldn't play it anyway because then we get blocked. But it'd be cool if we could do it, where every time you do that, hammer time. Oh, you get advantage. Yeah, advantage because he's prone.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
Come on, hammer man.
Oh, don't hurt him.
No, sadly that does not hit. He did not hurt him. Hammer did not hurt them. So unfortunately that does not hit. Both your hammer strike comes down, and maybe you were distracted by the smell of the roast beef that they had been eating and everything else, and you looked over at the plate and you missed and struck the table instead.
That could be, yeah. But at least I've got his attention, so.
That's true. So now it's Veteran 3's turn. He's gonna stand up and he's not going to move, so he can still make an attack. Correct me if I'm wrong. As he just, all he did was stand. He's not taking any movement. And he is going to attack that halfling in front of him. And he gets a multi-attack. No advantage. And we'll do longsword, two-handed, 2 attacks. The 17 hit you, Shifty?
Let's see. I can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain. Oh, that's an area effect. What does he attack me with? The longsword?
Yes.
It does hit me, yes. And I'm going to take half damage.
Okay. Why is it half again?
Because I have uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have that attack's damage against you.
I think that's only on the first attack, though, or is it? I don't think it's supposed.
That's right, and the first attack just hit me, so go
yeah,
ahead and hit me with
That's what I'm saying. But he has
the best shot.
He has another one coming, but he'll probably miss on this one because I want it to hit. So watch. He'll miss now, and he misses.
So I take 5 slashing. Oh.
All right,
You're
so
gonna pay for that.
He comes down with the long sword. Halfling, you thought you could hit me? Thought you gonna hit me when I'm down? He told you to join us. He could have had a chance, but now we'll kill you, and we'll take that elf there as another slave and sell her to the Zentarum. And he comes down with his long sword, and it just hits you. But again, you're able to dodge a little bit out of the way, so it deflects and kind of slices the side of your shoulder blade, doing that 6 damage there. Because I think you round up. I read that you actually round up, so it's 6 damage.
Wasn't it 10 slashing damage? So wouldn't it just be 5?
Oh, I thought it was 11. I'm sorry. Why did I think it was 11 for some reason? Yeah, you're right.
What's going on there, Tony?
Oh my God! I'm trying to get you for 1 point.
Hey, I'm a halfling. Every point counts.
Oh my master plot. So, all right. So now it's you went or my veteran when he got up. Veteran 2 is frozen, so he's going to take his wisdom save to see if he can get out because it's the end of his turn because he can't do anything. Not gonna. Oh, come on! Are you serious? F you, space. You. Another 1 stream. I just rolled another crit fail. Come on. Almost back-to-back crit fails. All right, well, obviously he doesn't do shit.
Tony, you should start up a GoFundMe for your broken heart.
Yeah, tell people buy me a little violin. Play it. All right, so veteran 2 ain't going nowhere. So it's Smiter's turn. Go, Smiter. Smite some shit.
This is what I've been waiting for. Go ahead, girl. You got
the Lord of the Smite.
So yeah.
We gotta go after this round. We're gonna end combat after this.
So which one is more hurt? The one on the table, the one with the table with the dagger between his legs, or the one that's frozen?
The one veteran. Let me see. Hold on a second.
I just want to push the other one over and shatter him because it's just
veteran 3 is hurt a little bit too. He's not looking good. The one on the table. He's hurt more than the other ones.
So I'm
Yeah, I think he was on the door.
Yeah.
So.
He got burnt. He got crispy critter. Crispy, toasty.
I'm gonna go to the one on the table as I see Shifty like missed him and there's like a dagger between his legs. I'm like, well, have fun. Oh Jesus.
Right.
No.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
I know. I got a nat 1. That never happened. That almost never happens for me.
Someone else gets a crappy roll.
I hope you didn't get near me.
No, we don't have those yet. We're going to be adding those in the stream.
Okay.
I think it would just be funny to like randomly give Shifty like 1 damage by accident just because like
season 3
and
we're going to add that.
There's like a sarcastic comment after that's like, "Oops, I didn't mean to do that."
Season 3 I'm going to have crit fail tables where you can possibly sever limbs and stuff like Stefan's does.
No longer a battle of attrition then.
I'm going to get all medieval on y'all's ass. All right. So you missed with both shots there. Sorry.
No worries. The rest of my movement I'm gonna use to go towards Tempest.
All right. So you're gonna be you're next to Tempest. You can't. This is as close as you can get to Tempest because there's stairs in the way anyway. So you can get right on the side. You can get on the side of that veteran. All right. So now it is Bale's turn.
Right. So there's one guy right next to me that I can see, correct?
Yes, you can see both of them.
Okay. Either of those guys wounded?
Veteran 2 is wounded, yes. The one to your character's right. And the one in front of you is not wounded. Directly in front of you.
All right, let's go ahead and give him a whack. I think my weapon's correct, so it should be attack with charisma now.
So you're getting veteran, the one that's hurt, I take it?
Or the hurt one, yes.
Yeah. It's the one that's in front of you that's actually hurt. I apologize. Veteran
That's
one.
as long that's
Yeah.
what I can still hit, right?
Yeah, you can hit either one.
All right, there we go.
You have advantage.
Oh my
Remember,
god. 24.
I got advantage, so I'll roll and see if I get a crit.
Oh, come on.
I want a crit.
Watch you get the crit. Watch. You're going to get it. I know you're going to get it. You're going to get it. I know
That'd be
it.
awesome if you
I
did
know it.
too.
I know it because it's F the DM day.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no crit.
I thought
right,
for
so-
sure.
So it's 13 points is from my smite and 7 from my weapon.
All right. So he
And
is.
what he bleeds, so he takes extra 2 points from the as you know, the whip draws blood out of enemies, so that then will be 9 plus 13, which is 22.
All right. So 22 points of damage. You want to describe your hit? It's not
Yeah,
dead,
so-
but yeah.
Yeah, so it's just the very point of the whip as it cracks through the air at maximum range and just hits him right in the chest, just to leaving a gash like a sword. And of course, the divine smite adds a bit of a dramatic, blinding explosion in his chest.
All right. And now it is Shifty Capone's turn.
Now, did he just kill the guy?
No, the guy's not
No.
dead.
The guy is in front of me that was attacking me. That was the one Bale's attacking, right?
No. He was attacking the one that was originally by the windows.
Who's in front? Because I can't really see the characters too well right now. Maybe I need to make
The
screen
guy,
bigger.
the guy you're attacking that's right in front of you. Here, I'll use the pen. You, Shifty,
I'm-
are right
I'm
here on the
below, right?
table, and then the veteran is right there. So you're attacking. You're in the threat range of this guy, and then right to your adjacent to you is Kree. So you and Kree are
Okay,
kind
perfect.
of.
I'm attacking. I'm attacking with advantage
Why
That's what I wanted to know.
why are you attacking with advantage? I'm sorry.
because I'm a rogue, and if there's anybody I can trust
Oh,
into
sneak
the
attack,
enemy,
then
then I
that's
get
right.
advantage. And the
Damn sneak attack! Damn sneak attack advantage.
That's the only thing I'm good at. I'm a small guy. I just gotta be a sneak in there, right under the rib cage.
Basically, you get a flanking bonus all the time.
That's
which is
right. So
pretty cool.
23, does that hit? I'm sure it hits.
No, it doesn't hit.
And I
of course
pierced
it
right there for
Of course, it hits.
24 points. So I go ahead and I was like, you should have cut me. And I slam it right through his rib cage.
You did 24 points. That's exactly what you needed. If it's 24 points,
Nice.
You
Okay.
should have cut me.
so
I
20.
got a pretty face.
So he is gone. You killed the dude on the table. You described your vicious kill.
As I just said, I was like, you should have cut me. I got a pretty face and my mama gave it to me. I'm not about to lose it. Ah! And then right through his rib cage, and I'm guessing piercing his heart.
All right, so it goes to his rib cage, and you can actually feel it cut through the bone. And when you begin to pull it out, it makes a popping sound as you crack the bone, and a little piece of flesh and bone pop out with it. And you can see the inside of his body as the blood begins to fill it. For a second, it's empty, but then the hole fills with blood and pours out as he collapses to the side.
Enjoy
All
the
right.
9th level of hell, you filthy slaver.
Next time you do that, just twist your hand more and you'll break all of them at the same time.
And
Yuri says that as a side comment as she hears that.
so,
Yeah, pro tip.
pro tip. So Kill Chris can't go because he's stuck, and veteran 1 is frozen. So that's the end of the round, and we're gonna end it right here because we ran a little bit over anyway, like 10 minutes. But we kind of had a little bit of a flub there with because we had a player arrive a little bit late, so I had to run and fix. So we had a little bit of a slowdown there in the beginning anyway. So no problem, run a little bit over here. Sorry for you, Rich, that you didn't get to actually do much yet.
My pleasure. Made a con save. It's good.
But come back.
Rich, you're the best looking dragonborn I've ever seen.
But next week I'm sure you'll be jamming out with them. So Rich will be back again next week. And Rich, why don't you tell them about your page again? Or not your page, your stream again.
YouTube.
Sure. Really excited to be back next week. So yeah, check out Into the Wastes of Sire. We're running an Eberron themed kind of mini series. Shouldn't go on for too many episodes, just to kind of keep the story nice and tight. And we're delving into the mystery of what happened with Sire. And so yeah, come check out our take on D&D's one of D&D's most kind of compelling mysteries, for me anyway. You can use the link bit.ly/Dicey Solutions, and just check us out. I'm really proud of it. So,
you want to type that into the chat so people can just copy it?
yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead. And Eberron's a cool world. I played DDO, which is Dungeons and Dragons Online.
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
And
was a good time.
Yeah, I played that for years by Turbine. I probably ended up playing with you, Cutter, and don't even know it. But I played that game for years, man, years. I was an old timers guild, still am, and that's all Eberron with Warforged and all that. So really cool setting of there. So yeah, everybody will be playing again next Monday. Of course, this Tuesday, tomorrow is our painting show. First episode of that. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Pacific, so tune in for that, especially if you're on the East Coast. And then Saturday we have our Good Team game. They'll be back for that. So yeah, and then there we go. So make sure you tune in, and of course, for the giveaways and to check us out and everything else. Other than that, we are gonna get going, and hope you enjoyed it. You'll be able to watch this battle go off again next week and find out what is in store for them in the rest of this tower, because this is just level 1, so there's going to be a lot more devious stuff and crazy traps. I can't wait for them to get to level 2. That's going to be really cool. There's a really
Tony
cool...
just wants to kill us so bad.
Don't play. Well,
He's like, I'm telling you,
especially after tonight.
I
guess I can't come back anymore. So.
Space, you
done it for you.
You made me roll double ones, so you're in trouble. Double nat ones. You put the hex on me or something. So, but yeah, we will definitely be back. There's going to be exciting battles, giveaways, and everything else, and new shows. Lots of stuff going on. All right, so see y'all later. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.